This was undoubtedly the worst customer experience I've ever had in my entire life, especially from a place that only had one table in there, dude. This is what happened. Welcome back to another episode of Trying Shit Across America. Today I'm in Brooklyn, New York at Nate's Detroit Style Pizza, baby. I order the pizza, right? It says it'll be ready in about 35 minutes. I'm like, awesome, great. I'm in New York City driving around. I get here 40 minutes after I place the order, right? I pull up. I go in there. There's no parking. Obviously, it's New York, so you're frantically trying to get in and get out. I go in there. The guy's like, oh, it'll be about 15 more minutes until your pizza. No one in there. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, whatever. So I go back out to my car, and I hang out for 15 minutes, and I go back in there, and I'm like, what's the deal with the pizza? Like, you know, is it almost done? And he's like, so we can't make the pizzas here sometimes. So there's a guy that's going to be bringing your pizza here. And I'm like, oh, is he almost here? You know? And he's like, it'll be 2 minutes. And I'm like, okay. About 10 more minutes goes by, and I'm sitting there, man. It's been over an hour at this point. Over an hour. This guy runs through the door with like the box was like this. He runs through the door with the box like this. He's like, this was a hot one. I'm like, where did this guy come from, man? All of a sudden, he like runs behind the counter, throws some fucking leaves on there, a little bit of Parmesan, it looks like. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry about the wait. Do you want like some slices? I'm like, no, man, it's okay. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. I'm hoping the food is good, man, you know, because that would be like a complete redemption. And obviously, I'm not going to go into this. Some people think that I judge the food based on how I feel that day or how the experience was. No, that's separate, man. It looks good. I was going to say awesome, but usually Detroit style pizza doesn't look like this, dude. It doesn't look like this normally. This is the saddest Detroit-style pizza I've ever had in my entire life. Detroit-style pizza doesn't do that, dude. See, now, the first thing was fine. Service was shit. Fine. I can separate that. But when the food doesn't live up to it, man. That's a itty bitty little cheese wall. My gosh. The sauce tastes fresh. The sauce does taste fresh. Let's hit it from the back. See what that's working with. Dude, the dough doesn't taste like it's cooked. The dough doesn't taste like it's cooked all the way, man. Why is it so wet and slimy? It tastes like it's underdone, dude. Last bite and we'll give it a score. The top of that's a little raw. Undoubtedly, the top of that pizza is a little bit raw. Slimy dough. It's not thick like a Detroit-style pizza. And the cheese wall is just sad. This is the amount of good reviews for this place. I'm astounded. Overall score on this, man, I'll go 1.7 out of 10.